Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Seema Jain, founder of Concepts and a PhD in physics from IIT Delhi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'll be talking about today how can you max physics. I have done a PhD in physics from IIT Delhi because I found physics very interesting and challenging. The fact that it is very challenging and it's a very difficult subject makes it most interesting subject as well. So let's talk about how we can max physics. So hack number 1, your textbook is only NCERT. Do not go anywhere else. Do NCERT from the beginning till the end. Even do the points to ponder that comes just before the exercise. Every question that's given in NCERT, whether solved or unsolved, you have to definitely do. The reason for that is nothing that is given in NCERT, nothing which is going to come in your paper will be beyond NCERT. So if you know NCERT, you know your paper well. So just internalize your NCERT. Hack number 2, entire chapter. You have to. There are about 11 chapters in NCERT. You have to do all the chapters one by one, and once you finish a chapter, make pointers in each chapter. Means divide entire chapter into few lines, few points, and try to remember them with the reference to the point. Hack number 3, once you have revised a chapter, make a list of important formulae and important derivations, right? Keep doing this for all the 11 chapters. Hack number 4, make a list of all the important definitions and the SI units of physical quantities and paste them right in front of your table and just spend few minutes in the morning to run through them. Hack number 5, you must do at least 15 papers or as many papers as you can do. But while doing the papers, you have to keep a few things in mind. Point number 1 markers should be very to the point and precise. Should not be more than 1 line at all. No matter if you know more about it, please don't elaborate. And you should not spend more than 30 seconds on this question. Then 2 markers. 2 markers will actually be 3 to 4 lines. Should not require more than 2 to 3 minutes. It may have a little bit of explanation, a formula, and probably small little questions, small little calculation. 3 markers. 3 markers will have a bit more, maybe a derivation, a small derivation, or a small numerical, or some kind of definition along with some conceptual problems. So you should again still not spend more time than 3 to 4 minutes on it. And 5 markers will have at least 2 to 3 parts. Please remember to do all the 3 parts. So all the parts that are there. And then it will have a derivation, it will have a conceptual question, it may have a numerical associated with the previous derivation. So you have to be thoroughly prepared. Hack number 6, you must do at least 15 papers. And the breakup goes like this: 5 previous year's papers, because that will give you an idea how previous year's papers have been conducted. Then 5 CBSE sample papers, because that's what CBSE has provided for this year. And 5 papers from other schools, because those are the teachers who will be making the papers and correcting the papers. So you understand what kind of mindset they have. So minimum 15 papers, of course you can make it more if you have more time. Hack number 7, you can allocate your time according to the marks allotted for each topic. But what I personally feel, modern physics is very important, which is atom and nuclei, dual nature, communication, semiconductors and electronic devices. These 4 topics put together have about 22 marks, and they are very small topics. So if you prepare them well, you are assured of those 22 marks. Hack number 8, very important. Please don't get stuck up with a question. If you don't know a question, please come back to it later, and once you have finished the entire paper, because your subconscious mind will be working on it, and you may find a solution if you have studied sometime and you are not being able to recollect it. Hack number 9, a very good idea to study physics will be to form a small group of about 5 to 6 students, and each of you decide about 1 or 2 topics which you study in depth, elaborately, by doing every single question and figuring out all the finer details about that particular topic. And then when you all sit together, one by one, you can run through all those topics and discuss all the questions so that anybody who has a doubt, it can be cleared then and there. Hack number 10. There are some topics which are examiners' favorite. like common emitter amplifier, Lensmaker's formula, Young's double slit experiment, or Kirchhoff's law, or potentiometer, please have them on your fingertips. I have been teaching for many years, and every year I come up with these questions from students just a few days before the exam, how to study. And I have been working on these 10 hacks with them, and I've found definite improvement in their performance. And if they have performed well, I'm sure you all can do well by applying them in your life. Please spend at least 3 to 4 hours working on the way I have told you, and I'm 100% sure your confidence level will be different, and you will be calm when you take the exam, and I'm sure you will do well. Best of luck, children. Do your best in your exam. Please like our video and subscribe to our channel.